from Krakow, all in red, and the two teams cross over. The goalkeeper for Krakow is in orange shirts with black shorts and black socks. And the two referees, Michael Peake and Stuart Winton, we're taking officiating this game. As the wind just actually drops off somewhat, and it's slightly warmer.
Finally.
The coach of the Worcester team is Dan James, who was in goal 2 years ago when they were successful in this tournament.
Yeah, they have luxury problems, as we call it in Germany, to choose a goalkeeper, Dylan Marpas and Dan James, both national keeper in the English squad, performed as well in Madrid.
But Dylan Marpas actually got goalkeeper of the tournament in the recent World Cup in Madrid. A very, very strong team on the outfield. You've got the likes of experienced Darren Harris, you've got Robin Williams, you've got the goal threat of Roy Turnham, the dribbling skills. Taking the coin toss is Liam Archer.
5 of 7 players, including the goalkeeper, taking place in the World Cup, so this shown how the value and the wages of this game are definitely Worcester is favorite in this game, but time will tell. Every football game in the beginning starts with a 0-0, even if for this phrase I need to pay. And it's the kickoff for Cracovia, Dinieczka MVP Kraków, how they are officially named. They are ready for the kickoff, controlling and checked by the referees Mikael Peak and Stuart Winton. If everybody is ready and go, we start the game with the controlling of number 3, Lukasz Piszkowski, attacked by Liam Archer, and he did it very well. He skipped him already, goes towards the broken line, but then it's Roy Turnham there for Worcester to control the ball. Switch requested by Robin Williams, and switch is there. Robin Williams run into the ball, but he losing the infight in the first attempt against Adrian Sloniczka, but Williams getting the ball back, he conquered it, and it's an infight there against number 8, Schapp. It's still Robin Williams defeating the ball. He could switch to Turnham, what he does now. Roy Turnham there on the broken line, left wing, he controlled the ball, tries to go inside in the direction of the box, turns around again, has 2 defenders in front of him, tried to shoot, blocked, but the ball jumped backwards to him. He could switch, but he chose to shoot again and blocked again. Ball goes in direction of middle line. And nice defending by Robin Williams, who conquered the ball immediately back. But then he's run into the feet of Roy Turnham. He needs to pick up the ball again. He do it in front of our board. And he push out the shirt and reclaimed by the Polish Piszkowski. Piszkowski controlled the ball, skipped it forward very well so he can escape 2 meters. And then he tried to shoot from 15 meters. But with this shoot, Pete, you showed with your gas tank, it's no danger for Dylan Malpass.
Yeah, Piszkowski's not going to trouble Dylan Malpass from that distance. Dylan Malpass just rolls the ball out for Darren Harris. Harris inside his own half, comes to the centre circle, stops inside the centre circle, plays the ball out wide on the left for Turnham. Turnham controls on the left inside the final third, goes back to the broken line, regains control of the ball, goes himself down the left hand side again, 2 men in front of him, goes around the edge of the D, shoots with his right foot, comes up a defender, and it will be a corner to Worcester on the left hand side. Good play there by Roy Turnham on the left, just momentarily lost possession of the ball and managed to just regain it and then start the run again afresh. Wins this corner, goes over to take it along with Liam Archer. Back towards the halfway line is Darren Harris. Inside the D is Robin Williams. In fact, just standing on the edge of the D in a central position. It's going to be Archer just to roll the ball for Turnham to take this. 3 men in the wall and 1 deep inside the D for Krakow. Taken and switched over towards Robin Williams. A bit too much on it, so he has to wait for it to bounce. Goes back to the broken line. Good turn away from the defenders. Robin Williams collides with the defender, and it's a nasty collision. It's going to be a free kick to Worcester on the edge of the D. It's going to be a team foul as well. Robin Williams holding his head, but there's a player on the ground who actually, Wojciechowski, who was the person who committed the foul, who's come off worse. He's just, I think Joel Stuart Winton, the referee, I just need a little bit of time here. to get to my feet. He's given the thumbs up Stuart Winston, so I think it's going to be okay, but I think he just needs a bit of time to get to his feet. It will be the first team foul and a free kick on the edge of the D, right hand side of the D, so maybe they'll have to move that, move the ball first before maybe taking the shot. The player gets to his feet and Wojtkowski just shakes his head as if to regain his senses, and there's a shake of hands between himself and Robin Williams.
What a heavy clash. Both immediately shouted and screamed that it was painful, but yeah, it was obvious foul, the too late boy by Lukasz Biczkowski, and now we have a very nice free kick opportunity. 3.5 minutes played, 8 meters, a bit stretched in the right angle, 4 or 5 meters from the center of the goal. It's Robin Williams to take this free kick. Behind him is Roy Turnham to tip the ball in. Then James, the guide, located the post, and it's Robin Williams going around the wall, but then he mishit the shot. It goes over his left foot, it slipped over his foot and goes wide into the corner. It's goal clearance by the goalkeeper of Poland. It's Bednarczyk, but his throw in goes directly into the breast of Liam Archer. Liam Archer switched to Roy Turnham. Roy Turnham tries to open the game with a dribbling, but he missed the ball, so he needs to pick up again and decided now to taking the switch to change the side of play in direction of Robin Williams. Williams tried to kick the ball immediately back again to Roy Turnham, but it was too deep, so it goes far away. Goal clearance.
Yeah, he tried to square the ball, but got too much on it, and he rolls out of play for a restart. Restart for Krakow. Long throw down the left-hand side. Wojtkowski has been in the game in one way, shape or another in terms of shooting from distance and colliding with Robin Williams. Tackled by Darren Harris, does very well. Plays well over to the left-hand side. Inside his own half, Roy Turnham picks it up, and he's got 3 red players in front of him. Over the halfway line, central position stops, drags back. Lovely play by Roy Turnham on the broken line. He's got Darren Harris square on the right, finds Harris. Harris controls without it going off the kickboard. Lovely drag back away from the defender. Chance on the edge of the D, can't get a shot off on goal, and it squirms into the goalkeeper's area. The goalkeeper picks it up and throws down the right. Finds its intended target, Wojtkowski. Wojtkowski turns from the left-hand side, edge of the broken line, central position. Good play though by Robin Williams, gets back and tackles him. Williams clears, but only into the feet of Turnham. Turnham now chases the deflection down, goes over halfway, central position. Boy was called. I can beat the referee signalling on the far side. Still with Turnham on the right by the broken line. Turns away back to the centre circle, switches to the left. Liam Archer will control with his left foot. Archer, the only player inside the opposition half for Worcester, over to the right hand side. And Turnham being tackled here. He's tenacious though, tries to win the ball back. At the moment it's inside the centre circle. Turnham gets back, pokes it towards his own final third, or his own third. It's Robin Williams with Wojtkowski. Williams just being eased off the ball by his own corner. Wojtkowski does well, he can turn and shoot here, just so wide of the near post, misses by a metre, but good turn and shot, and we've seen that twice so far, 1 on target, 1 wide, but there's a real goal threat for Kraków.
Sneaky by Biczkowski, who pulled him back, going backwards. Robin Williams meter per meter closer to the line, so he conquered the ball in this situation. Very sneaky, only working with his back. But anyway, it's football. Thrown in by Bednarczyk, but he don't find a player. Biczkowski was on the other side, so it's Darren Harris controlling the ball for Worcester. 7 minutes played. He is alone there. He goes towards the midline, and then he passed forward to Roy Turnham, but he don't found him. The ball jumps off from the kickboard, and then he goes over the line, thrown in by Bednarczyk. He tried to find his mate, but nice interception by Robin Williams. Now it's a counter-attack opportunity. He goes over the right side. He's all alone there. It's still Robin Williams over the left wing. He goes into the D. He's in shooting opportunity. He shoots and outside the post, and it goes over the line. It's throw in. But what a nice action by Robin Williams, doing it all by his own, skipping 3 defenders and finding the shoot. But unluckily, from Worcester point of view, he finds only the post.
Yeah, very unlucky there by Rob Williams. This time it's Roy Turnham, come down the centre field to the broken line, stops in front of 2 defenders, turns, pirouettes, and goes himself down the left towards the corner. Tries to drag it back. He's got a second opportunity. He does so this time. by the kickboard on the left-hand side. He's got Williams behind him. He's being levered off the ball by the Krakow defence who come across and try and just clear it. Standing up front is Wojciechowski on the far side. He's going to try and find a man in a red shirt. It's across their own D. Dangerous play there when you've got the likes of Liam Archer, also Turnham and Williams. Played forward by Krakow into Worcester territory. The dangerous number 3, Wojciechowski, with his back to the goal he's shooting towards. Robin Williams has his hands on the player. He tries to turn, but Williams has done well. It's just near the halfway line on the near side kickboard. Back to Harris. Harris will bring it out himself, plays it over to the left-hand side. Roy Turnham's going to have to go back inside his own half to pick the ball up. He does so on the left-hand side, over the halfway line, drifts inside to a more central position. Lovely drag back and pirouettes from Turnham. Goes over the broken line on the left-hand side, back, inside towards the halfway line, squares it over to Williams, who's got space. Williams controls outside the D on the right, central position, shoots into the goalkeeper's knees from point-blank range, and he goes out for a corner.
He could choose. Right angle was open, left angle was open, but he chose to shoot right central, and there was Bednarczyk, who was able to close his knees, and then the ball jumped high up, and it's corner kick. 9.5 minutes played, 0-0, but what a nice dribbling by Robin Williams. It's in a slalom run. Nice switch before from Roy Turnham. He picks the ball up from the kickboard, goes inside, skipping to defenders, and only what missed was a nice finish, but they coming closer. Robin Williams was another attempt, but after the corner he runs against the last defender who tried to clear the situation. It's the player Jerzy Szat who clears the ball over the kickboard, but no Polish offense. No striker goes back and behind the ball, so is Darren Harris to open the situation for Worcester, going over the midline and then pass right wing to Robin Williams. Robin Williams tried to switch into the center, but there was a deflection. The ball goes over the goal line, 10 minutes played, 0-0, corner from the right wing.
Yeah, good initial play by Darren Harris, who was being told by the goalkeeper Dylan Malpass to play the ball on the right hand side because Williams is there. Williams, again, as you said, tried to square the ball, came off the defender's legs, out for this corner on the right. There's a 3-man wall on the edge of the D is Wojciechowski. Also standing next to him is Roy Turnham. It's going to be Williams to take it. Tries to square to Turnham on the far side. Turnham's going to pick the ball up near the halfway line though. He's got Harris square, also Williams square. Archer's in the centre. Williams inside Krakow territory. Back to the halfway line. Squares it to the left where Turnham is. Turnham on the left. Williams on the right. Turnham tries to go himself down the left-hand side. Does so. Almost stumbles. Edge of the D now. Central position. Can he shoot with his right foot? Collides with a player. Opposition player. Turns. Edge of the D. Can't get a shot off. The ball's inside the goalkeeping square. In fact, the goalkeeper picks it up just outside the square, said the referee Michael Peake, and it's going to be a penalty to Worcester. Penalty to Worcester because, again, the goalkeeper just picked a bit too anxious there. Picked the ball up just outside of the square. And it will be this penalty. Both referees, in fact, Michael Peake and Stuart Winton, were dead in line with the edge of the goalkeeping square. So both made the decision, and it's going to be a penalty to Worcester, and it will be Darren Harris.
There was no need for Bednarczyk in the goal because the ball game's in anyway, and Roy Turnham was too far away to create any danger, but it was kind of a reflex. He jumped in and wanted to save the ball, and so given away, and big opportunity for Darren Harris there from 6 meters. Then James with a blind wood already marking the post, starting from the shooter right, then left. He shoots central, saved by Bednarczyk, bit tearing by the bench of Polish team from Cracovia, but not very placed, not very good located the ball.
Straight out of the middle.
Straight in the middle, and we have seen this several times earlier on, the shoot of Williams. They need to finish more located close to the post, but now counter-attack for the Polish team. Player with the number 5 is there. It's Sloniczka against 2 players, against Roy Turnham and Liam Archer. Roy Turnham is working there very hardly, very intense with the left foot, and then Sloniczka tried to kick the ball backwards into the D, and he could not pick it up, and Dylan Malpass need to wait until the ball go into the goalie box, and he did it better than Bednarczyk on the other side. He waited, so it's no 6-meter penalty. Then he picks it up, throws it over the left wing to Turnham already with a switch on the right wing, where Robin Williams is waiting and picking up the ball very nice. He's against Sloniczka there. Boy was there. Sloniczka falling down, but Robin Williams is there, going close to the D. 8-meter distance. He turns around to right foot, then again on left foot. Then he missed the ball. He needs to pick up again, and situation and danger is done. 7 minutes to play in first half, still 0-0.
Yeah, squared over from the left to the right hand side where Roy Turnham is now switched with Rob Williams. Turnham on the right now, Williams on the left. Turnham goes himself towards the edge of the D. Goes to ground, nothing given. Edge of the D, tries to clear through the defenders. There's two of them there. At the moment, they're just sorting themselves out. Now they clear over halfway. Good ball forward to try and find Rakowski. Rakowski just being held off the ball by Liam Archer. Harris is back also. Harris picks it up for Worcester. Harris over his own broken line up to halfway, stops on the right hand side, gets tackled by Pajkowski, being levered into the kickboard by Harris. Harris facing his own goal. He's got Archer for company. Also Williams is back, and the referee has given a free kick. It's going to be a free kick to Worcester.
Not happy with this valuation of the referees of Mikhail Pik is Lukasz Piczkowski, who answered immediately after the whistle. I'm just looking for the ball, but again, if you block the ball there, the English defense of Worcester, we could explain it because it's a timeout call by Worcester. He turns around and with his feet, he's no interesting to have the ball. He's just going backwards and pushing the defender farther away to maybe getting a corner or to conquer the ball, but with his feet, he has no interest to get to the ball. It's 0-0, 7.5 minutes to go. We are listening a bit with one ear to Dan James, which advises, he gives Pete, you are the man, you're quite better in English than me, and I could go on. Yeah, it's 13.5 minutes played in this first half. Positive from Cracovia, it's still 0-0. They only have giving the opponents one or two opportunities to for conclusion for dangerous shots in the defense, and on one side there was Bednarczyk with two nice saves, but also we have to say that the shots from Worcester, they were too central, and so they're giving away big opportunity of the game. And of course also Darren Harris with 6-meter double penalties, and so we have an another. Which information can you give us from the timeout?
Yeah, the information given by Dan James was basically we've seen Roy Turnham and Robin Williams switch places, and what they were saying is basically when you switch places, you've got to then realise that on that side you might be given a different job. So on the left hand side, the tracking back's not really an option, but on the right you do have to track back. And also he told Darren Harris to go forward as well. When you're bringing the ball on the right, yes, you can play it like he's just done now to Robin Williams on the right hand side, can't control out of play for a goalkeeping restart. When he plays the ball forward, he can actually follow forward and get the ball. He's also told substitutes to get ready as well, be ready for a possible introduction. Liam Archer skips the ball forward, that goes out of play for a goalkeeping restart. And also, he's mentioned about shooting, take chances when you get there. Strike true, strike proper, and fingers crossed for that team at least, for Worcester, that it will go forward and go into the back of the net. But we'll find out what happens in the next 6 minutes of this first half. It's goalless, and Roy Turnham has the ball for Worcester inside his own half, back inside his own third. Squares the ball over to the right hand side, finds Williams. Williams on the halfway line, right hand kickboard. He's got Turnham square, he's got behind him Archer. Finds Archer, who drifts inside, flicks the ball over to the left hand side, comes off the kickboard and evades Turnham with the Krakow defence, and they try and clear. They do so through Sap. Sap on the right, big tall number 8, only gets to halfway though, because Turnham's back fighting. Turnham gets the ball, turns inside, now he puts the afterburners on, gets to the broken line, slightly overruns the ball, he has to get back to pick the ball up, he does so. He's got Williams on the right, he ignores him for now, he's central position, shoots, comes off the defender's legs, wrong puts the goalkeeper, but goes wide of the right hand post, and will be a corner to Worcester on the right.
5 minutes left on the clock in the first half, still 0-0. We have two team fouls for Cracovia, which we have absolutely say they improved a lot since last year. And since the last years, you see in the experience and a lot of matches they played in the Central European League, where also Brno and Prague take part. But we jump in back in the game with Robin Williams after this corner. It's a nice run, and Bednarczyk is there again because the shot was too central. Second attempt, it goes into the box, but Bednarczyk cannot attack it. Now it goes over the line, and Bednarczyk clear it with the foot, but bad clearance because the ball goes immediately back to Roy Turnham and only goes into the center circle. Roy Turnham opens the match again, and game over the left wing, tries to go to the box, but Boy was there, even if he reclaimed the player who is a number 5. Konitschki, is it, if I'm right now, Slonitschka, is it cleared the situation, but his clearance goes immediately in the arms of Leon Archer, who's in the box, but his shoot attempt is not there. He mishit the ball with the right foot. He goes over the line, and it's Bednarczyk with his throwing in again. 4 minutes on the clock. Long throw in to the player with the number 3, who is a lone striker there. Pichkowski, Lukas Pichkowski against Harris. He skipped Harris, tries to shoot early. Powerful shot, but far away. He goes wide 2 meters, but I'm quite sure if this shot goes on the box, on the goal, with a free sighting of Del Mapas, no problem for the national keeper.
Yeah, long throw down by Malpass. Good throw down the left-hand side, controlled by Turnham near the byline. So along the byline, now cuts inside, edge of the D, left-hand side, shoots with his left foot. Got the second of the 3 defenders, and the first one of those can be clear. Sap up to halfway. There's no one forward for Kraków at the moment. In fact, Bukowski actually just evaded my sights on the left-hand side. Wins it back for real chance here on the edge of the D. Takes a shot, takes a connection with the goalkeeper. Very goalkeeper there by Malpass. The ball just evaded the impressive Rakowski. It's Rakowski, sorry, for Krakow. It's with Turnham on the left. Inside the final third, played by Sap up to halfway. Archer will pick up on halfway, does so. Plenty of space for Archer. He's got the whole midfield third for himself. Squares it to the right where Williams is operating. Williams, can he keep it from going out of play? No, he can't. Substitution with 2.5 minutes to go. So Liam Archer will be replaced. It will be Azim Amir taking his place. Jersey Sap will be replaced by Krakow. Could be Adrian Sloninke.
Now there's 2 substitutions, so not only Sap is going off, also Adrian Sloninka, and they're gonna replaced by Mateusz Kryszkowski with the number 6. I'm sorry, I was wrong. So it's only Schlapp who is going off and replaced by Kryszkowski, who is replacing him one-on-one, thrown in by Bednarczyk, who is not happy because he don't reach his teammate Bliszkowski, but there was a deflection by a Worcester defender. I guess in this case it was Darren Harris. So we have 70 seconds rest on the clock, and it's a corner kick on the right side where Bliszkowski is waiting for his teammate Adrian Slonitschka. They are with 2 people there, but they need to hurry up. The clock is ticking down, and it's Bliszkowski who's trying to dribble far away from the ball, attacked by Darren Harris, who's just an inches there. Bliszkowski turn around and shoots from 13 meters, but 2 meters wide left post. No danger for Dylan Malpass in the speed green shirt, throwing in very fastly, looking for Robin Williams, who's almost there in the corner, but he missed the control. Ball goes through, and it's on the other side. Goal clearance for Krzysztof Bednarczyk. Bednarczyk with a short throw in to the new man, to Mateusz Kryszkowski. Kryszkowski was run on by Roy Turnham and tried to kick the ball away, but he kicks over the board, so it's kick in for Worcester, and we have 25 seconds remaining on the clock. Stuart Winton is there with Roy Turnham saying, hey, here, I'm whistling with the ball is exactly here. Darren Harris came here, please, to tip the ball in for your teammate. Exactly what happened. The clock showing us stop now on 20 seconds, and it's Roy Turnham to dribble. Oh, there was a double contact in my opinion. Roy Turnham run away, but the ball rests with Darren Harris, but I'm not sure anyway the pass from Darren Harris was too wide, too far for his teammate. Goal clearance, last situation, 5 seconds on the clock. The ball don't go through, his teammate don't go through Bliszkowski. It's Darren Harris to control, but there is no time to going forward. Halftime 1 between the Worcester Blind Football Club and Tenichna MWP Kraków. It's done with a 0-0. All in all, Worcester, of course, they are favorite in this match. They are more active team. They had a couple of chances, but in the last situation, there's missing the accuracy, you call it like this, when it's not close enough to the post, but the shots are too central. No problem for Bednarcevic. Well, he reacted good, but they made it him easily, not shooting close to the post, not shooting it well placed. So it's 0-0, deserved 0-0. Well, we've seen a well improved and well developed Polish team who put everything in here and keep the 0-0 after 20 minutes. We will be back with second 20 minutes Worcester against Cracovia in a couple of minutes. Back on air from Buchovice Blind Football Cup. Second half, Worcester Football Blind Football Club 0, Tienieczka MWP Kraków 0. Match number 2 in this group B 0-0. Kickoff by Worcester. Robin Williams tried to looking for his teammate Robin Williams, but didn't find it on the left corner. Intercepted very well by Krzysztof Bednarczyk. He passing the ball to his teammate, the only striker Wiczkowski there on the left wing. Hardly attacked by the new man Azim Amir. He controlled the ball and tried to skip him. Now he do it with a nice trick behind his leg, going behind the ball, but intercepted by Robin Williams. Position of ball for Worcester. Robin Williams out of his own half. He tried to switch the ball and find Roy Turnham, center position, 15 meters to go, 3 defenders in front of him. He skipped the first, he skipped the second, he goes into the box, he shoots. Nice save by Krzysztof Bednarczyk. He was already down on his knees, and with his left hand, he closed the space between his knees and the post and could clear the situation, solve the situation. It's corner kick for Worcester. Nice shot by Roy Turnham. Nice dribbling before when he skipped 2 defenders and looking for the conclusion, looking for the finish, 8 meters to the goal. Nice save by Bednarczyk. It's rest 0-0, but interesting start in the first half.
Yeah, goalkeeper got his angles completely right there. Roy Turnham, though, looking dangerous in the first few seconds of this second half. Goalless. Williams goes back to Harris. Harris on the edge of the broken line on the far right. Tries to square for Roy Turnham, but the break is on now for Krakow. Down the centre of the field they come, but Harris does everything well. Gets back, scampers back, and tackled by Kowski, and brings the ball out over his own broken line. Gets to the halfway line. In front of him, he's got Azim Amir. Harris goes square for Williams inside Krakow territory. Squares it for Amir. Amir controls, big long legs on the number 10. Stops, drags back. He's got on his outside Roy Turnham. Ignores Turnham on the right. Drags back. Again, he's got Turnham on the right. Inside the final third. Finds Turnham, although Turnham couldn't control, but it bounced off the kickboard. Harris. Inside his own third, under no pressure, will control. He's got Williams down the left kickboard. Amir in the centre. Turnham on the right. Harris goes himself. Plays out wide to Turnham. Again, it bounces off the kickboard, and Turnham doesn't pick it up at the first point of call. This time he does. He knocks out a play for a goal kick to Krakow. Throw out down the left-hand side. Trying to find Bajkowski. Finds him on the right by the broken line. He can drift inside and shoot with his right from the distance. He's keeping close control. Harris is trying to keep tab with the must be a foot taller. Here he goes though. Chance for a shot from distance. Shoots wide, falling over at the same time as well. Whether he's just landed funny, but he was going down as he took a shot. Just rolls wide of the left hand. Just wide. It was wide by 2 or 3 meters. Goalkeeper didn't want to make a dive or anything like that. Just wait. And naturally he got to his feet. Yes, he has. He seems to be okay. Maybe he'd let out crying more of frustration than any pain. And it will be Malpass, the goalkeeper for Worcester, to restart. There he gets to his feet. Limping away though. Krakow team not want that at all. He's certainly their main goal threat. Long throw out by the keeper. Downfield to Turnham, who controls on the edge of the D. Central position. Swamped by red shirts though, and loses out. Sap with the interception. Doesn't chase down the clearance. In fact, it was number 6. That's Tears. It's with Amir. Inside the centre circle. Turnham now on the left. Turnham over the broken line to the edge of the D on the left. Cuts inside the D, loses possession, and it's cleared by the goalkeeper's feet downfield. Quick clearance, goes straight out of play for a goal kick. Goalkeeping restart for Worcester.
Yeah.
Did a Malpass.
Yeah, there was no one. The only attacker, he is the one and only there in the forward. Lukasz Piczkowski was waiting on the other board, on the other side. So Throw in Dylan Marpas, and he found in the danger zone. Roy Turnham, he turns around, and in my opinion, he shoots too early because he skipped already the last defender, and then he shoots. No problem for Bednarczyk to save this ball. Maybe it even goes wide angle. But anyway, thrown in by Bednarczyk, immediately controlled in the interception by Darren Harris. Harris tried to open the game with a pass to Robin Williams. Williams is immediately there in the infight with Lukasz Biczkowski. Still the match between Biczkowski and Williams. Williams turn around and try to pass along the line, along the board, but intercepted by player with the number 6, Mateusz Krzyszkowski. Krzyszkowski tries to go in the dribbling. He skipped Roy Turnham. He's on the right wing, all by his own. Robin Williams tried to stop it. 15 meters to go. Still Mateusz Krzyszkowski, and then he losing the ball in the infight between the two number 6. And on the other side is Robin Williams. There is space for him. He's 8 meters to the goal. But on the last defender, it was number 5, Adrian Sloniczka. He losing the ball. Sloniczka himself goes forward and tries to pass to his teammate. There was no one, but before his pass goes in the middle of nowhere, Mikael Peak whistled the foul. For me, not visible what was happened there. If it maybe was pulling on the shirt, because it was my side, it was blocked by both.
Yeah, he was looking to maybe give it a bit of advantage there, because the ball didn't find a red shirt. He pulls it back for this free kick to Krakow on the halfway line, just outside the centre circle on the right. 3 players back for Worcester. The only player further forward is Robin Williams. It's going to be Krakow down the right hand side. Bumatez goes towards the corner. He's got Turnham for company. Turnham looks like he's won the ball back. Yes, he has for Worcester. He's got Azir Amir inside him. He finds him actually into his chest. And Amir then will clear. Down the right, trying to find Williams. Goes straight through the defender. That could actually find Williams. Can he stop him from going out of play? Yes, he can. This could be dangerous. Williams, central position. 2 men in front of him. Now on the left, inside the D. Williams goes and just overruns the ball at the final couple of strides. That's out of cry of anger and disappointment, and also frustration, you have to say. Good dribbling skills by Adrian Sloniczka, is back on the field. Into the D. Looks like he was impeded there by Roy Turnham, but he wins the ball back, and now it's Turnham straight downfield. 2 men in front of him. Goes past the first one. Chance for a right-footed shot into the side netting from an acute angle on the right. Goalkeeper had it covered on the near post, but into the side netting. Good run there by Turnham.
Yeah, he closed his angle. There was possibility to go more centrally in, but it's easy to say from us here from the commentating stage. On the other side, the ball goes wide. It's again keeper clearance by Milpas with a hard thrown in, but nice interception by player with the number 5, Sloniczka. Sloniczka opened the game. It's a 2-on-2 situation. His teammate Biczkowski is there on the left side, but now instead of helping each other, they are blocking each other. So trying the second attempt to pass to his mate, but interception by Robin Williams over the right wing. He's already over the broken line, going into the box. He's alone there. He's in shooting position, but Biczkowski is there. Sorry, Bednarczyk is there. It was incomplete. The finish by Robin Williams. He only touched it slowly with the forward of his foot. On the other side, it's Biczkowski. He tried to shoot, but no danger for Dylan Marpas. The shoot attempt from 10 meters, no power. He goes easily to picking it up by Dylan Marpas on the other side. Now the game becomes faster. It's Roy Turnham already in the box, in the D, looking for a conclusion, doing a banana dribbling. 2 players in front of him. This shot is deflected and goes over the line. Yeah, it was interesting because from the kickboard there was a spinning of ball and turning around. But then for injured, he goes over the line. 12.5 minutes to go. A substitution. Darren Harris is leaving the pitch and Liam Archer is coming in. And Worcester, I'm quite sure they want to win this game, are running out of time. And the Polish team of Cracovia is close to the first point in this tournament.
Yes, they are, and they've done very well. Barkowski is obviously their main goal threat, but you have to give a lot of credit to the 3 defenders who have marshalled the likes of Williams and Turnham very well. Archer goes across to the far side to help Williams with this corner. Archer stands behind him, so it's going to be Williams who will either dribble or possibly square to Turnham. Williams takes it back to the broken line, squares it to Turnham. Turnham can't control, it comes off the kickboard on the left hand side. Now Turnham picks it up back to the halfway line to start his slalom run. Turnham goes back to the left hand side, stops, flicks it to the right. Williams was actually a lot deeper than where the ball was being played. It would have gone out for a goal kick. It was blocked by a defender who clears to the halfway line. Williams picks it up on the right hand side. He's got Turnham on the left. He's also got Azir Amir as well on the left. They go straight downfield, does Williams, down the centre, edge of the D. puts his left foot on top of the ball. Nice dribbling on the edge to the right hand side, straight into the goalkeeper's chest. A good solid effort by Williams this time. Got a lot of purchase on the ball, but the goalkeeper had it covered on the left hand side. Hits him in his chest, and it's going to be actually Krakow restart. Drops the ball outside of his goalkeeping square. Krakow with the red shirts shooting from left to right from our official side of the field. Clear it down the left hand side. Bajovsky can't actually hear the ball. It just rolled past him. It was very, very close. It was spinning actually. So the three metal spheres inside weren't making a noise. The ball bearings inside not making traction on the outside of those spheres. It's with Turnham on the halfway line. Switches from the left side to the right. It's intercepted though by one of the Krakow defenders who puts himself over halfway. Now there's two men forward in this attack. The fades will tackle of one. Salonika scuffs his shot wide, and it's going to be a restart and also a substitution.
Krakow is fighting. They are throwing everything in every infight and every throw in by Millpass. They're throwing in 110%. They are exhausted, but they are fighting. They want this point. Also from the bench, from the guiding zone, they're shouting. The guy behind the goal, when Bichkowski could find the ball, was angry, hitting against the kickball. So there's emotion. They want this point and they are fighting for this point. And maybe there is a lucky punch, like situations we only have there just a couple of seconds ago with Adrian Sloniczka. So we're looking at this throw in by Dylan Malpass. It's passing to Roy Turnham, 8 meter distance. He's trying to go around, going backwards for 1 or 2 meters. Now he has to accelerate the speed. He reclaimed the Roy, but Stuart Winton immediately showed the Roy was there, no foul. Roy Turnham not happy with the decision, but in the end it was Krzyzkowski to solve the situation, but don't find his teammate. Bichkowski forward, so it's again position of the ball for Worcester, but the pass of Azim Amir is incomplete. It's not find his teammate. Robin Williams, who now can conquer the ball, he goes into the box, trying to shoot, but there are so many legs in front of him. 2, 3 defenders in front of him, and then after his shot was blocked, he tried to go behind the ball, and then Robin Williams with a two-line ball with a foul. So team foul number 2 against Worcester. 9 minutes to go, Pete. 0-0, and free kick for Cracovia.
Yeah, once again, if they have 3 team fouls, then they'll be on the limit because a 4th will result in that double penalty kick. Ball forward by Krakow, down the left to try and find Bajkowski. Bajkowski with his back to the goalie shooting towards Team Amir for company. He does very well actually. Amir brings it out. The tackle though by Bajkowski in a central position on the broken line. If he can turn and shoot, it could be a dangerous opportunity, but no. Amir is nothing but persistent. But Amir is doesn't have anyone down the right hand side, so he goes back towards the centre. The ball is inside the Worcester D. There's no pressure on it though, so Malpass can easily give advice to Amir. There's a good pass actually from his own D down the right to try and find Williams. Williams just using his arms for a bit of leverage. Of course, he can't put too much pressure on Jersey Sap with those 2 team fouls. It's by the right corner. Williams is going to win it back after the back heel was unsuccessful by Sap. Now he's got a chance. Williams drifts inside. Chance for a left-footed shot. Now on his right, straight to the goalkeeper's legs, who did well to close them and block the ball. Turnham and Williams get each other's way. Williams will take it down the left, run straight into a defender who can try and clear. The ball is stopped momentarily, so the players are just trying to feel for the ball. Now they find it, and it's Salonika down the field. He goes himself, edge of the broken line. Chance for a right-footed shot, comes in, but straight into Liam Archer. Left-footed shot into the hands of the goalkeeper, no power on that. And the game's getting quite stretched now. It's with Williams on halfway, right-hand side. There's 7.5 minutes remaining. It's still goalless between Krakow and also University of Worcester. Turnham inside the centre circle, turns to the right, now goes himself down the left-hand side, runs straight into Salonika, who's done well in the last couple of minutes, breaking up attacks and also getting forward himself. On halfway, tackled by Turnham. Turnham using the left kickboard. He's level with the broken line, goes back to the halfway line to start a run. Now he flips it over to the far side. Williams will do well to keep this in. Williams doesn't keep it in, and it's going to be a goalkeeper restart.
Yeah, Krakow seems now to playing more compact. Bichkowski is becoming deeper and deeper in the deep end. And what's interesting, they switched the position. So it seems like Bichkowski needed 2 or 3 minutes to calm down, to take new power. And it was a player with the number 5, Adrian Sloniczka, who going forward, from back to forward, from defense to forward, and now with his hands on his knees, totally exhausted. But the bad news is still 6.5 minutes to go. So a lot of time for Worcester to make the winner here, to bottle opener if I learn. We will see if it happens. It's ball shortly thrown out to exactly player with the number 5, Sloniczka. He immediately been attacked by Roy Turner, but he could solve the situation with a diagonal switch already in the half of Worcester. There is the power, but game goes on. Bichkowski was hitting Darren Harris' feet. Game goes on over the left wing. It's still Darren Harris against Sloniczka. Harris over the right wing. There is the power, but game goes on because he's still on the position of the ball, and then he loses the ball again. Sloniczka. Sloniczka now with the opportunity. It's a one-on-one situation against Liam Archer. Sloniczka, he needs to speed up, he needs to accelerate, but it takes too long. He lost the position of the ball and needs to fight again. Again, Azim Amir in ball goes close to the line, and the guide, the Polish guide, reclaimed the corner. Dylan Meinpass reclaimed a goal kick. In the end, Stuart Winton decided for corner for Cracovia. But before we see this corner, Krakow take the opportunity to give in his players a minute of time to rest, a minute of time to take air and recovering power, taking the timeout. 1 minute break, 5.5 minutes to go in this fourth game of Vucevic Blind Football Cup. It's the fourth game, it's the second game in Group B. After this match, every team has played at least once, and we can value the quality and the situation of the group a bit. But first of all, this game has to be, and I'm quite sure if I'm seeing the positioning and the position play of Krakow, that they are quite happy with this 0-0 and with the first point of the tournament against the favorite team of Worcester, which that could I remember, having with Dylan Marpas, Darren Harris, Robin Williams, Roy Turner and Mohamed, 5 players who took place and representing England in the World Cup in Madrid only 2 weeks ago. So they are in a shape. Maybe they are overplayed. What do you think?
I don't think so. I think at the moment it's just a case of the 3 defenders staying back for Krakow have been marshalled very well by the goalkeeper to be in positions to stop shots coming in. The goalkeeper's done well when the shots have come in, but for me, I think it's just the organisation of the defence, and also you have to say that last-ditch tackle. But at the other end, they've looked dangerous as well. Krakow. I think they've really performed well. And the one thing with the University of Worcester, you can say their shots have come from either distance or from snapshots. There's not really been that absolute clear-cut opportunity that the goalkeeper's not really had a chance to save, and if it goes on target, then it's more likely to be a goal. He's either had a clear sight of the shot from distance, or it's not been maybe connected as well as the attacker would have liked. But that's at one end of the field. At the other end of the field, the game will get underway with 5.5 minutes remaining with Krakow with the corner. Standing Bichkowski with the ball. It's going to be him to take the corner. Does so. Trying to fashion an opportunity. Shoots wide of the right hand post. Goalkeeper Malpass dive to his left. Slightly concerned over that. It was well wide by a number of metres, but again, the power that he really does possess, if they do go towards the corner, it will be very difficult. Good throw out down to Turnham. Turnham inside the D. Can he turn and get it on his right foot? Players are back now. Turnham shoots into the side netting. A real opportunity there for Roy Turner. It really started with that first control. If he controlled it better, then he would have been able to turn and get a glorious opportunity.
And he only got the second opportunity because the Polish defense stands still there. Nobody goes in, and the coach here, even if he's not allowed to shout in the offense and the defense third, say go backwards, go backwards. Even if I understand no Polish word, it was definitely go word. Get your fucking back there. It's still Roy Turner conquering the ball. Again, it's 10 meters to go. He was pushed a bit. Yeah, and it's a foul there against 3 defenders, and it's exactly the situation you mentioned, Pete. It's so hard playing against 6 legs, and in the end, there was a pushing, and I guess there was the pushing by player number 8 by Chershi Shap. So there's a foul, and we have 4 minutes to go. Nice situation, but first of all, there is a substitution. Azim Amir leaving the pitch, and Dylan Marpa say, hey, come on guy, hurry up, it's our time running out. It's only 4 minutes and we want to score here. And Robin Williams come back on the pitch, but we are looking to this free kick with Darren Harris there.
Yeah,
Sorry.
the rules here, the clock won't stop. It won't stop apart from timeouts or unless the referees say because of maybe a collision on field. So it's going to be a free kick to Worcester, around 8 metres from goal, just to the left of centre. Standing over the ball is Roy Turnham and also Darren Harris. Michael B just telling the coach to be quiet. 4 men in a wall. Looks like it's going to be Turnham to roll in for Harris to strike. Harris, right-footed, shoots. A good save by the goalkeeper with his knees, actually. I'm not too sure why he didn't go with his legs. It looked like he might have squirmed underneath him at one point, but a good save nonetheless. Stopped it from going in the back of the net, which is the main thing for the goalkeeper. Long throw downfield to try and find Bukowski. The back is both Archer and also Turnham. Bukowski, though, is a very large and powerful person, so he's going to try and use a bit of leverage by holding on to the ball. He can't hold on to it too long, though, and so it'll be called for a foul. Both of them fall on the floor. Interesting to see what Michael P gives here. Looks like he's given a free kick to Krakow.
And he's not lifting the arm. I couldn't see it because it was blocked. But if he's not lifting his arm, it's a personal and a team foul. Now he's lifting his arm. I would say otherwise Worcester would be on 3 team fouls, but it's just a blocking. Now Stuart Winton and also Michael P lifting the arm. And this is the signal for an indirect free kick. 2.5 minutes to go. There's Pichkowski who gonna waiting for the tip in by his teammate, but they are in the final third. It's 14 meters to go, so it's the opportunity for the guy to hit the post, and exactly what you hear in the background in the atmosphere microphone. It's Sloniczka to tip in the ball for Pichkowski. Pichkowski immediately looking the shirt, but it's going wide. No danger, and you see Milpas. Yes, hurry up. He wants to score.
Yeah, underarm throw, just bouncing inside his own half. Good throw, controlled by Williams. Deep inside Krakow territory, inside the final third. Across the edge of the D, can't get a shot up on goal again. Plenty of players back, it's back with Williams, and now cleared. Only to the feet, though, of Turnham. Turnham on left side of the D. Now central position, chance for a right-footed shot. Shoots, good save by the goalkeeper who was diving to his left. Save with his legs to his right-hand side. A glorious opportunity. That was the clearest opportunity yet for Worcester in the game with 1 minute and 20 seconds. Roy Turnham from the left went to the right footed shot. Again, the goalkeeper went one way, shot went the other, but he saved with his legs. He might have to do the second again here with Robin Williams coming in from the right-hand side to the centre. Turnham's on the left. There's 4 players back for Krakow. Williams still has it though. Chance for a right-footed shot from the edge of the D. Does so into the goalkeeper's hands. No power on that, and the goalkeeper could easily dive from the ball.
50 seconds on the clock. In the center, there's a thrown in by Bednacevic. He's looking for his teammate with the number 3, Pichkowski, but he's losing the ball. Roy Turnham gonna be pushed, and Pichkowski is not happy with this situation, with this interaction of the referees, but I'm with Mikael Peak. He's losing the ball against Roy Turnham going behind, and of course, yeah, Roy Turnham slipped a bit, but because of the pushing by Pichkowski, but it's important seconds. 36 seconds on the clock. Lukas Maszylko, the technical director here of the tournament, announced it by the microphone to inform both teams. Clock is stopped now, and it's team foul number 2 for against Cracovia, and also Worcester with 2 team fouls, so no danger for 4th team foul, but it's a good opportunity. Roy Turnham dribbles over the broken line. He goes over the left, and the wall is not outside. He stopped the ball with a hand by falling, but no danger. We need not discuss this because the ball goes over the line. Bednacevic with a long throw out, 20 seconds to go. He's looking for his teammate. He's looking for Pichkowski. Darren Harris missed the ball. The ball goes almost on the ground line. Oh, Harris tried to kick the ball to his keeper, but he don't reach the box. Now it's a little confusion. Lee and Archer there. They're coming in danger because Pichkowski is there in the box. Oh, danger. Worcester last 3 seconds, and they risk a lot, and it was the last situation of the game because exactly in this situation, it's not a foul when Darren Harris crossed the line. It's the finish, and you're listening to the atmosphere. You're listening, cheering the teammate, giving a big applause from the Polish coach. It's the first point, and you see Bednacevic lifting up the hand and say, yeah, we got it. It's a no beat, and it's not the result we expected.
It wasn't the result we expected, but a really good result there for Krakow. They deserved the points in the end. They tackled really well in the 3 defenders performed very well at the back. They marshalled the defence well by the goalkeeper, and they had an attacking threat as well. It wasn't like it was a defensive game for them. Yes, they had to defend at times, but they also had a goal threat as well, and Malpass was relieved. A few shots went wide, but you have to say Worcester will be disappointed. That glorious chance at the end for Roy Turnham. But credit to Krakow, credit to the goalkeeper, credit to the defence and the coaching staff.
And Penacevic is exactly here, coming to his coach and getting the big applause, the big cheering and the big hands.